Hey there fans, welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another toy review. I picked up, I think it was like about 2 months ago, the Wolverine Fighting Armor. It was such a cool action figure. And I noticed that they had some other characters, Cyclops and Magneto. So I'm like, oh yes, you guys know how big of an X-Men fan that I am. And these are some like Iron Man style X-Men, right? Like if the X-Men had Iron Man's, suit, right? It was a pretty interesting concept, and I like it. So I picked up Cyclops, and let's go ahead and jump into the review. As you can see here, here's the box. We've got the image of the figure, and again, it just looks like Iron Man with Cyclops type of detail, right? You could see the visor here and the glow. I don't know, it's like a ruby smoke or something like that, right? At least that's how it's meant to be. I don't know if this actually comes with the figure or not. It'd be pretty cool as an accessory. You've got his name down at the bottom, pretty cool. It is a Marvel license, right? On the side, we've got an image. Again, it looks like a tinted blue image of the figure. In the back here, you've got very, very nice poses here. And again, I don't know if these, I would assume these accessories come with it, but it looks like he's actually shooting his optic blast, right? Love it. Love the different poses. This almost looks like he's flying. So he's got his jetpack, right? His Iron Man jetpack from the boosters. Like, yeah, I can fly, right? Type of thing. And then here, it looks like he's getting ready to blast it. He's got the two fingers on the side. That's an indicator that Cyclops is getting ready to hit somebody with his optic blast. And here you've got the character just standing. Really nice colors. As far as it's mimicking the Jim Lee 1990s suit, right? With the I don't know what this is called, right? But this thing that comes over his shoulder, goes across his chest to the other side, and then it comes down his torso, right? Very, very classic. And then obviously the colors, nice royal blue with a nice solid gold yellow, which indicate that type of that they're mimicking that his most famous costume, right? That's kind of what I get. And then here on the side, again, same thing, same image, nothing big there. Got your logo up top, or his name, his name up at the top, at the bottom, same thing. And then if we open this up, which I actually like this, when you can open this up, and then you could see here, wow, really cool. You've got a nice image of, this is really nice with the, looks like they gave it some After Effects, right, or some Photoshop effects on there. Really cool. And you've got the highlight of the overlay of the red. Really, really nice. I like that. And then the figure itself right here, right, he's got a bunch of accessories that he comes with. So let's go ahead and open him up and see how he looks. All right, and here is Fighting Armor Cyclops. Let me go ahead and turn this little turntable around here, the stand. Let's see. All right, there we go. Awesome looking figure. I think it's made of die cast because it feels kind of heavy, but the amount of detail is really, really cool. Again, it is an Iron Man style Cyclops. If Tony Stark were to have made an Iron Man suit for Cyclops, essentially, right? Really, really nice figure. It comes with his own stand, just like the Wolverine, so that's pretty neat. Let's just talk about the details. I'm going to take him off, and I didn't know this, but he's got a peg back here in the back, so that's pretty neat. So that way he doesn't fall too much. But yeah, look at the amount of detail going in. Again, he's got this. I don't know if it's a sash or what you would call it, right? But it comes over the shoulders. You got the X-Men symbol right here, and it comes on down to his belt. Another X-Men symbol down there. You could see he's got, I don't know what this extra metal piece is, but that's supposed to resemble, again, what Cyclops actually looks like in his 1990s Jim Lee suit, right? You've got all these grooves on the details. Really, really nice. The head, I really do like the head as well, right? You've got the visor, and then it wraps all around his head, so it really does look like a helmet. The visor, nice detail in the face and in the visor, all the way around torso. Pretty neat. Let's get to the back here. You've got these flaps here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so that kind of makes it look like, when Iron Man he's in flight mode, right? You've got the thrusters here. So pretty neat. All the way around. Cool looking figure, man. I really do like this. Let's go ahead and let's jump into, I'm going to peg this guy back in here so that way he just stands. Let's get into his accessories, yeah? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump over to the accessories. All right, so in addition to the stand, he's got all these accessories. He's got the different types of hands. We've got 4 sets of hands. It's the closed fist that we're looking at, right? That he's got on automatically. He's got these open hands, right? As if he were about to blast you with his repulsor rays, right? So that's pretty neat. He's got a set of those. He's got a set of thumbs up, right? I don't know if you could see that. I don't know if it's coming across. We'll get some. We'll get some different angles, right? But that's a thumbs up. So my daughter does this cute thing where she looks at me and she gives me the thumbs up. I don't think she knows what it means. So I'll give her the thumbs up, and then we'll make our thumbs come together like this, and that's how she tells me everything's good. So that's pretty neat. Then he's got the 2 fingers up to make it look like he's getting ready to blast. So that's pretty neat. He's got actually the blast effect, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool blast effect. And he does have this, like, I don't know what to call it. Like, it's almost like a ruby smoke, right? So it's indicating after he blasts, right? A little bit of smoke coming out of his visor. That's pretty cool. And it's got 2 visors. These 2 additional visors are what holds these 2 effects in place. I don't know how that works. I'm about to find out, but they're specific. One is visor A and the other one's visor B, and it looks like the effect for the optic blast is for visor A, and then the ruby smoke is for visor B. So those are the amount of accessories. I mean, what else do you really need with this character, right? Pretty cool. I do like the effects. Let's go ahead and play around with these effects and figure out how the visor works. Yeah. All right, so here we go. We were able to go ahead and switch out the visor, right? As you could see right there. It's a little bit tricky, to be quite frank. And you can almost, I mean, I was able to tell the difference in visor B. Visor A didn't look much different than the regular visor. So be very, very careful, you know, to not mix them in. It's going to be difficult for you to tell. I mean, at least it was difficult for me. I don't know. I haven't been able to tell how to tell it apart. I got the B. The B seems to have like a little corner where it kind of goes up a little bit. You can almost see the hole where the effect is supposed to go into. But for, like I said, the original one and visor A, I'm not really sure how to tell them apart. So for now, I think I'm just going to leave them with that visor because I do like that effect. It is pretty cool. Let's talk about let's talk about the articulation on this guy. Again, I'm going to take him off the stand here. All right. So he's got your typical, right? You've got your rotation on your arm or your shoulder, right? You've got your bicep rotation. You've got your elbow. You've got your wrist. As far as legs go, oh, this guy's a little bit stiff. Okay, we've got some bendy right there. We've got the knees. We've got ankle. You've got some rotation on the ankle. You got a pivot, right? That's important for posing, right? The torso. You've got 2 different types of articulations, right? One at the very midsection and one at the top, right below the your pectoral spot, right? So that's pretty neat. His waist does turn a little bit, and then you've got your neck rotation, right? That's important, because he can look how far up he can look, right? He's about to shoot somebody down. Look at that. He's shooting the sentinel down. That's pretty neat. I really do like the articulation on this. The level of detail is cool. The articulation is nice. I really do like it. Awesome figure. They are very, very pricey figures. They're not like your typical $20 figures. Their range is from anywhere from $100 to gosh, I've seen as high as 200 right on eBay. I think the cheapest one that I have seen is 100, and that's at bigbadtoystore.com, $99.99. But it's been stuck in pre-order. Supposedly it was supposed to be released in August, but I still see the pre-order for it today. So not really sure. I did have to pay a little bit extra for this one just to get it in, because it's just. I don't know. You can order it. Like, there's a lot of Japanese. I imagine this company is either from, well, based on the letters. I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese. I'm not fully Asian, so I can't tell. But anyhow, looks like there's a lot of Japanese vendors when you go to eBay. So it might be Japan, right? But either which way, the figure is really, really cool. It's worth having if you can spend that type of cash. I really like it. I'm planning on doing something special with these figures after I'm done with Galvatron's Revenge. So be on the lookout for that. Let's pose them up with Wolverine. Let's see how they look together. All right, so here are our two X-Men. As you can see here, we've got Wolverine and we've got Cyclops. You could tell the differences in their suits, right? Which is nice. I mean, there's a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of differences to make it unique. I think the only thing that I would have liked is for them to pay a little bit more attention to the height of the characters. I would have liked to seen these characters different height just to increase the uniqueness of each character. But I understand they're using one mold more than likely, right? Or one base, I should say. But see, like you could tell the differences, right? It's not the exact same boot, right? He's got something almost like a knee guard here, and you could see the different. I mean, they're very, very similar. Are they the same boot? Now I'm looking at it a little bit more carefully. Let's take a look. Let's see if it is. See, yeah, it actually is. You could see it right here on the side. There's slight differences. The coloring obviously, but you could see it's the same exact mold, even in the thigh. They added this extra piece here, this thigh cover, right? But it's pretty much the same mold with just some different touches to make it a little bit more different. And I get it. That's my only gripe. But solid figures. I really do like it. I can't wait to start messing around with these guys and doing some other types of poses. The large square base makes it difficult for me to pose them up the way I really want to. But you get the idea nonetheless. I mean, cool figure. I'm really looking forward to getting Magneto. I hope they do some other characters. I hope they do some female characters because I could really use a Rogue or Storm. Actually, I prefer Storm first, actually. I think a Storm would be really, really cool figure to see. Oh, man, wouldn't I like to see a Colossus? But again, you would need a different body type. I would not want to see Colossus in a Cyclops or Wolverine body type. Colossus needs to be big, and it just seems like to me they're not really paying attention to height details and body size. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel because when I look at how the Deadpool figure is, they also have a Deadpool figure. They also have an Iron Man figure. I think they also have a Black Panther figure. It looks exactly like the same size or body style, right? And that can't be. There's a reason why he's called Slim, right? You wouldn't want Cyclops and Colossus being the same body type. So yeah, that it'd be pretty cool to see some other characters, but I really do. I would say to the company that's making this, a little bit more attention to detail as far as like the body types and the heights, right? I don't think Wolverine and Cyclops should be the same height unless we're talking about the MCU, right? Then it's a little bit different. But as far as comic books, I prefer seeing my Wolverine just a little bit shorter than Cyclops. But anyhow, guys, that's my review. Hope you guys liked it. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Till all are one. Peace out.